Yes, well, now we're standing on the west side of this elevator, guys. So now we're actually taking a look at all of that grain that was still left in the main elevator. And you can just see it's tore into pieces. The fire has completely destroyed that main elevator. It's now burning some of that wheat and barley and corn that was still in there. And then their main building, their main office was in front of this on the east side of this structure. So we're just taking a different look at things right now. Things have still been crumbling apart as this fire continues to smolder. But when I talked with the fire chief earlier this morning, he said as soon as they had gotten the call and as soon as they saw those flames shooting out, they knew that there was not very much they could do to save the elevator once it was fully engulfed with those flames. They knew that their next things that they needed to do was keep the other bins from starting on fire. And also across the street, just to the west of it, was a gas station. So they also had to keep the gas station from catching on fire as well. So they had a lot of tasks. They had New Rockford and also they had Carrington fire departments come and help them as well. Unfortunately, one thing that did happen, because the wind was coming from the west going to the east, one thing that happened was they did have a farmer's field to the east of it, and so they did have some hay bales that did catch on fire. Those are also still smoldering this morning, but thankfully that farmer did have some people help him move a majority of his bales, so they were able to save some of those. But a lot of cleanup's going to be happening today. They said that the fire marshal from Bismarck is going to be coming around 8:30 this morning, but as you guys can see, scrap metal just kind of tossed around this area, and I just wanted to show you just how big these pieces are. As you can see, they have a lot of cleanup to do, and of course they have to let it kind of all die down first. Not very much room to spread this fire out this morning, so they're going to have to let this kind of taper off on its own and then do all of their cleanup work afterwards.
A big project ahead of them, but certainly the best news is that no one was hurt in this fire. So Kristi Larson reporting live again this morning in Cheyenne, North Dakota. A huge grain elevator there destroyed by an overnight fire.